Mark chapter 16 and verse 15. And he, Jesus, said unto them, go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. We have been given an assignment to preach the gospel to every creature. Preach the gospel to every creature. Every creature must hear the gospel. Until every creature hears the gospel, we've not finished our task. We've not finished our assignment. Now, when we preach the gospel, there must be proofs to show that we have preached the gospel. We cannot preach the gospel without proofs to validate that we have preached the gospel. Hear me. If we preach the gospel, the proofs must be evident. If we claim to have preached the gospel without the proofs, without the evidence, we have not preached the gospel. In Matthew 24 and verse 14, it says, this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. This gospel, which is the power of God unto salvation to everyone that hears and believes it, shall be preached in all the world for a witness, with proofs, with healings, with diverse miracles, with wonders and with signs. This gospel of the kingdom, the rule of God in the now over Satan, over sickness and disease, over every demon, every devil. This gospel of power must be preached. This gospel of glory, God's glory in full-blown manifestation must be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations before the end will come. Now tell me, how long ago did you see any proof? There are some who have not seen one proof since this year began. They've not seen one single proof. They go to church every Sunday. Since the year began, they've not seen one proof. They only hear. When last did you see the blind see in your church, the deaf hear in your church? When last did you hear the dumb speaking in your church? When last did you hear that those who are crippled, the lame, they are limping? I mean, you saw them. Jesus said in Matthew chapter 11, 4 and 5, go and tell the doubters what you have both heard and seen. The deaf hear, the blind see, the dumb speak, the lame walk, the lepers are cleansed, the dead are raised. Look at that. And finally, the gospel is preached to the poor. Look at it. Miracles. The deaf hear, the dumb speak, the blind see, the cripples or the lame walk. They are walking. The lepers are cleansed, the dead are raised, and last of all, the gospel is preached. That means don't preach the gospel until you do the work. Set the people free first. They don't need the word more than they need a healing first. Let them be healed. If they are free, they can be settled to hear the word. You can't go to the theater in a hospital where they're operating the sick and say, I want to teach the person there. The sick want to be free from sickness. People are dying, then we are talking to them. Sometimes pastors preach 1 hour, 2 hours in a Sunday. The Sunday service, 1 hour something, and nobody's healed, and people are sick, they come sick and they go home sick. When you finish preaching, collect your tithe and offering, then you pray for them. They are not healed. You dance and go home. Some will go home. Some will come and shake this man. Headache, it was gone. It's gone. When last did you see the blind seeing, the deaf hearing, the dumb speaking, the lame walking, the lepers cleansed, the raised? When last? When last? Some have not seen it happen in their life once. I have seen people that died, came back to life through my ministry. I have seen people who had heart failure, heart died, kidneys died, liver died, all the organs died, pancreas, all of them died. One day, decision, everything was restored. We have seen things we can't share here. We're not here to share this. I'm here to tell you that you need to understand something. We must preach the gospel with proofs. He that believes and is baptized shall be saved. He that does not believe shall be damned. And now these are the signs to expect. These signs, not this, these signs shall follow them that believe. In my name they shall cast out devils. That's it. When last did you see the devils cast out? In my name they shall speak with new tongues. If they shall take up serpents. And if they drink whatever is deadly, they can be harmed. He said they shall lay their hands on the sick, not pray for the sick. They shall lay their hands on the sick, and the sick shall be healed. How many pastors that preached last one in your church, or you see what lay their hands on the sick? They don't. They only stay in their fine post altars and then pray for the sick. That's if they remember at all. That's if they remember at all. Most places there become show centers, not soul business centers. It's soul, show, comedy, entertainment. Most places are, you see light everywhere, like a disco hall. That's what we are seeing today in the church. We are going for a show now. We are no more going to demonstrate God's power. Our churches are filled with people who come dressed with good clothes, but they are dying. They are decaying. Body organs are decaying. Wear good clothes, but they are dying. Some are carrying all kinds of devils and demons. Homosexuals are comfortable in our churches. Lesbians are comfortable in our churches. Girls carry their toys to the church. Pornography is everywhere. You know why? No power. Yet we collect our tithe offering and go home. We don't bother about them. That's why they are where they are. These are the signs to follow. Anywhere we preach the gospel, each day the signs must follow. Today is the day of salvation. People must be saved today if we preach the gospel today. But you know what? People don't bother. We can talk on anything apart from the only work we have been given to do. Preach the gospel and prove the gospel. Prove the gospel to be true. Heal the sick. Cast out devils. He says, lay your hands on the sick. So we must carry the power that when we lay hands on the sick, they must be healed. No prayer required. Lay your hands. Lay your hands. In Luke chapter 4 and verse 40, that evening, they brought the sick to Jesus Christ. Every one of them. He laid his hands on every one of them and healed every one of them. Everyone. He laid his hands on every one of them and healed every one of them. We are to lay hands on the sick and heal them. These are the signs that must follow us to prove we are preaching the gospel and we believe. If these signs are not following us, one, we don't believe, two, we're not preaching the gospel. I pray that you wake up. Souls are dying. Let's stop this showmanship and let's get down to business and set the captives free. Let's go cleansing the lepers. Let's go raising the dead. Let's go and cast out devils and heal the sick of every sickness and of every disease. He said, lay your hands on the sick. If you have what it takes, you will do so. If you are not doing so, you lack what it takes. That's my conclusion. If you have it, you're going to use it. You're going to put it to work. If you have a car, you're going to drive it to church. If you have money to give an offering, you're going to give an offering. If you have clothes, you're going to wear it. If you have power to cast out devils, you're going to cast out devils. If you have power to lay your hands on the sick and they will recover, you will lay hands on the sick and they will recover. I have it and I do it. If you are looking for a way to worship, come over to Jesus Mission Headquarters. Christ works here 24/7. We are doing his works, exactly what he did and what he wants done right now. Join us and be blessed. I love you, I care for you. All I want to see is you set free from every problem, from every trouble, from every sickness and disease, and from every evil work of the devil. For Christ came for the purpose to end our sins and end every work of the devil. And he has sent us empowered like him to do what he began both to do and to teach. Welcome. I'll see you again. Peace. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on all social media platforms at Real Ambassador Promise. Oh, Real AMB Promise. Oh, that's all. God bless you. I'll see you again. Peace.